Hi, good morning, everyone. We have finished with the lookup relationship, and this lookup relationship and master detail relationship are very important topics. Now we will see master detail relationship. We need two objects to create master detail relationship. Any relationship, even if it is lookup or master detail relationship, we create it between two objects. We have already created one position object. For lookup, we have created one position object and one recruiter or some manager object, hiring manager object. Now already we have position object. Along with this position object, we have to create one more object, that is candidate. One position is open. When the position is open in the organization, candidate starts applying for the jobs for that position. So candidate details are stored in the candidate object. We have to create one candidate object. To create candidate object, it is the easy way is to create by using schema builder. Now use these fields for candidate object. After creating candidate object through schema builder, add these custom fields. We need one reference ID. For each and every candidate, we need a reference ID. Internally, we have to store that reference ID for our reference. So give auto number for that. Give this format. When we are creating reference ID with this data type, give this format. And give location. For that, use pick list data type. Use different locations: Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Vizag, Vijayawada, something like that. Qualifications. Candidate might have different qualifications: MBA, MTech, BTech, like that. You use pick list. Years of experience. We have to use pick list option for this, because sometimes by mistakes they might enter 99. It will be wrong. Or they might enter 60. It will be wrong. No one will have this much experience in the field. So for this we have to give pick list only. We have to validate data in early stage. That's why we have to give pick list. These are the coding standards. And give current CTC, that will be of currency type. It should be mandatory and length is 7. Expected CTC. Currency is the data type required and length is 7. Make it mandatory. Notice period. You might have notice period. They will ask to join immediately, or 15 days, 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months. Maximum of 3 months. Any company will have notice period. In contact number, phone, give it mandatory. Email address, make email data type, make it mandatory. PAN number, text 10, make it mandatory. Passport number. Technical skills, use multi-pick list, because candidate will have multiple skills. It should be multi-pick list. So create that, then create a tab. How to create tab? You go to tabs, setup and tabs, create custom tab. Use custom tab option. Out of 5 ways we can create tabs, use first option, create custom tab. Then when you go to schema, when you create fields using schema builder, it shows only mandatory fields. Now I have already created. I have created a candidates object. So in this, when you click on new, it is showing only mandatory field. We have created so many fields. We have created many fields. 12 fields I have created, but it is showing only 5 fields. When we create fields from schema builder, it shows only mandatory field. Optional fields it won't show. To do that, we have to go to page layout option. We have to go to force.com, click on edit layout. Here it shows all fields. It is showing all the fields here. Whatever the mandatory fields, those comes in the section. Here, see. In this section, they have kept. So, edit this section. Edit the section. I want to show both in detail and page and edit page. Click on OK. Now I want to make few sections here. Compensation details, I want to add one section. Giving compensation details. I want to give in 2 columns. This is to come from here to here. I want to create contact details. In compensation details, I will drag and drop current CTC. Expected CTC, I will drop here. This should come like this. Then I will create one section for contact details. Whenever it comes green, leave contact details. In this contact details, give contact number of the candidate and email ID of the candidate in the contact details section. In additional information, I will create one more section called additional information. In the additional information section, I want to drop PAN number and passport number. See, you can see passport here. Passport number. Technical skills, qualification and technical skills. I want to give one more section for that. Here. Qualification and skills. You can save. Now for qualification, drop qualification here and skills. Drop like this. Anything, location and notice period. We can drop that location, number of years experience, notice period, location. We will create one more section. Experience, notice period. Location. So drop that location which he is looking for and drop number of years of experience, drop notice period. So all are settled. I want to make this section to the top, candidate name. I don't want related lists. Open activities, I don't want. Activity history, I don't want. Notes and attachments we'll keep. So now our page layout has been set. Now go to candidates object. Now this we have to save. Don't forget to save. Save option is here. So now candidate option open. See now. Create one record for candidate. I am creating Madhu, expected It should be here and it should be there. In reverse we have. Okay, no problem. 12 lakhs. I'm expecting 12 lakhs salary. Right now I am getting 9 lakhs. Contact number is this. Email ID. It allows only 10 numbers. Email ID. Qualification is BTech. I have skills in Apex. I'm adding these skills. PAN number, passport, something. Location. I'm selecting Hyderabad. I'm in the Hyderabad location. Now I have some 10 years of experience, not 10, 3 years of experience. Notice period, I can join in 1 month. While you are applying for jobs as well, they will ask these questions. All these questions they will ask. We have covered all questions. Now, after this, we have to create master detail relationship. To do that, what we have to do first? Now we have done this. Now we have created candidate record. We have to create master detail relationship. That is to configure master detail relationship between position object and candidate object. And we have to list out the observation. This assignment we are going to do now. Now place these two objects in schema builder canvas. Now go to this setup. This setup, go to schema builder. Schema builder. Now place these two objects. Already candidate object is there. Now we are going to create relationship between position object and candidate object. These two objects are independent now. These two are not depending on each other. These two objects are independent. Now, first thing we have to identify is which one is parent, which one is child. When we want to establish relationship between two objects, we need to identify parent object and child object. We have one position opened in company. Salesforce developer position has been opened. For the Salesforce developer position, this is the single position. Single position means there might be multiple positions opened in the company. There may say 5 positions are there. For these positions, for each position, multiple candidates, multiple people will apply. After that, they take interviews and they select one person. Or if they have 5 positions open, they will select 5 persons. So here, position is the single parent. For single object, single position, multiple candidates are going to apply. That's why there are multiple candidates applying for single positions. We can say candidate is child and position object is the parent. Now we have identified position as parent object and candidate as child object. In the next step, we will create master detail relationship. We have to create relationship on child object. Then we have to select parent. We have to associate child with the parents. That's why we consider child object. To do that, how we can do? In the candidates, here you can go to view fields. We are going to create new field. In the custom fields and relationship section, click on new. There you select master detail relationship. Click next. It will ask for parent object. Now we are going to create relationship between candidate object and position object related to position. Then click next. Field name is position. The description, I am not entering anything. Here, child relationship name is candidates. We are going to establish relationship between candidate and position object. Here, two options are there: sharing settings, read only, read and write. These settings are, we will discuss later. Read only means that field allows only read only. We cannot enter edit field. Whatever the value is there, that value is fixed. We cannot enter. We can only read the field. We cannot enter anything in that field. So we are giving read and write. Allow users to enter the details. In the lookup field, we are allowing user to enter the details. They can select the position. If you select this, it allow only read only. It won't allow to write. We cannot enter field details. Field value we cannot enter. Now allow parenting. We will discuss this thing later. These three options we will discuss later. Just now, as it is, however, whatever the default options it is giving to select, keep it like that only. Just give field name. We will discuss these 3 points later. Now in this field level security, give for all profile users. Click on next. It will be visible to all profile users. And we will have candidate layout. Click next. And save. See what it is displaying. You cannot create new master detail relationship on existing custom object if all records already exist. It has displayed this message. When you try to create this, it has given one message. You cannot create a new master detail relationship on existing custom object if all records already exist. Now we have records in the candidate objects. We have one record in the candidate objects, this object. So when you have records in the object, child object, you cannot create master detail relationship. Already records available in the child object, candidate. Parent object can have records, but child object should not have any records to establish a master detail relationship. In lookup relationship, parent and child records are independent. In master detail relationship, child must have a parent record. If there is no parent record, without parent record, we cannot create child record. So already records are available in the object. That's why we cannot establish master detail relationship on a child object which contains records. Parent record is mandatory for child record. Now you are going to create, you have created a record. It doesn't have any parent record. You have created one record. You have created one record with Madhu name, and you have not mentioned any parent record for this. While creating the record, you have entered candidate name, compensation detail, contact details, qualification skills, additional information, experience, all these details you have entered, but not entered any parent record here. We have not seen any lookup field. There should be a lookup field. Then only it will allow. What to do now? Two solutions are there to create master detail relationship for this object. First solution is you have to delete the child record and create master detail relationship. This is blind solution. Now we will try to do, okay, we will delete this record. Delete Madhu record. Now try to create master detail relationship. In the custom, select master detail relationship. Related to position. Field name is position. Next. Next. Save. It will create or not? It has created master detail relationship. See, now we have deleted record and created master detail relationship. Now if you go to candidates and create new record, here it is not showing. Why it is not showing? See this. Position it is showing. So I am selecting Salesforce administrator. Expected city is 12 lakhs, 9 lakhs. Candidate number is this. Location detail. I have an few skills here. And number something. Passport number something. My location is Hyderabad. Notice period is 1 month. Years of experience is 7. Now I have created candidate object here. But when we are creating here like this, here we have only one record. That's why we have deleted that record and created. Usually we should delete records from recycle bin as well. Now it has allowed, but we have to delete records from recycle bin as well. Now solution 2 is we have to map lookup relations in child record. This is the first solution we have done. We have deleted record and created master detail relationship. Second solution is we have to map the lookup relationship in child record, then map child record to parent record, convert lookup relationship to master detail relationship. We will discuss this later. In real-time scenario, there will be lakhs of records. If you want to create master detail relationship, which object doesn't have that relationship, that time 1 lakh records we have to delete. Is it possible to delete 1 lakh records? Those are important records. We should not do that. For that, what we will do is we will map lookup relationship in the child record first. Then we use a data loader tool to map all child records to parent record with a tool, with the tool. Like we will get data in Excel sheet, we'll put data in Excel sheet. In that, for this position field, which is parent record, we'll have that in the column. That time we load that data. Automatically it will be loaded. In 1 or 2 minutes, we can do that work. That's why in real time, we should not delete records like this. We use data. First, we will map lookup relationship in the child record. Then we load data. We will map the child records to parent record. Like we have some in the child record. We have Madhu, Akhil, Shravan, Veena, Venkatesh. We have these child records. So this doesn't have parent record. No parent record in the starting. These records are available. Child records are stored in object without parent records. Now our requirement is to create master detail relationship for this object. This object name is candidate. In the candidate object, these are the different records available. For these records, there is no parent. We have to create this master detail relationship for this object, for candidate object. To do that, first we have to establish lookup relationship. How to create that lookup relationship? Even though records are available in the child and parent records, we can create lookup relationship, but we cannot create master detail relationship if records are available in child record, child object. That's why first we will establish lookup relationship. Establish lookup relationship. Then use data loader. Use data loader. When you use the data loader, how you will establish lookup relationship? You will you create a new field from course.com. New fields. Then go to custom fields section. Then click on new. Then select lookup relationship. Like this, you can create lookup relationship. Then from data loader, you use the data loader tool. For the data loader tool, all candidate object, you will load parent object. For Madhu, he is applied for Salesforce developer position. In the Excel sheet, we will have data like this. What we will have? Candidate name. We will see data loader tool later. and position. Like this, we will have in Excel sheet, lakhs of records will be there. And say Akila is applied for Salesforce admin. Shravan also applied for Salesforce admin. Like this, different people are applied for different positions. Means we are setting parent record through data loader. Instead of setting manually, we are setting through data loader. Or else, if you don't use data loader, you have to go to candidate object records manually. Go to candidate object records manually, enter, click on lookup field, enter position manual. Only these two options. In real time, we use data loader. Here, if there are very less record, we will go to manual. We will go to object records manually and select the position. Enter the position. After that, we will change. We will edit lookup relationship to master data. This is the real-time activity. You skip this data loader and do manually and try this. We will see that later. We have to convert lookup relationship to master detail relationship. So now we have deleted records and we have created master detail relationship on candidate object. So our observation here is we have deleted records in the child object and we created master detail relationship on child object. Go to schema builder, refresh this. See now how we can say this is master detail relationship. This is in red color. By looking at this, we can say this is a master detail relationship. It is one-to-many relationship between position and candidates. One-to-many relationship. Why? Here it is single, it is showing multiple lines here. By looking at this, we can say it is a one-to-many relationship. Master detail relationship is always one-to-many relationship. Go to schema builder and check relationship between position object and candidate. It is one-to-many relationship. Check records in position object now. Here we have senior Salesforce developer. Now here for this position, no candidates. For which position we have selected record now? Salesforce developer or administrator. Go to Salesforce developer. No candidates. Which position? So, candidates. Salesforce administrator. Go to Salesforce administrator position. We can see who are all the candidates applied for this position. See, Madhu has applied for this. If for the same position, for same Salesforce administrator, if other person has applied, Salesforce administrator, expected CTC, contact number, email ID, Salesforce.com. Qualification is BTech. Something. Enter skills. PAN number. Notice period 3 months. Experience 4 years. He has applied for, Akhil has applied for Salesforce position, the administrator position, where we can see that go to positions tab, open Salesforce administrator. If you see Salesforce administrator, here 2 persons has applied, Madhu and Akhil. Both are applied for this position. So in the lookup field, when we are creating child record, each child record is associated with a parent record. This positions is a parent record. You have candidates. Without selecting this position record, this is mandatory. Without selecting this field, you cannot create child record. If you want to create child record, there must be a parent record associated with it. That parent record is coming from here. You have to select one of the option from here, one of the position available. When candidate is applying for the job, he must be applying for a position. Without applying for position, why candidate will get registered? He should select some position. For that position, he has to apply for job. So that's why in master detail relationship, for child record, parent record is mandatory. There should be a associated parent record for every child. Now by mistake, candidate has applied for wrong position. Akhil has thought of applying to Salesforce developer position. He has applied for Salesforce administrator position. Now here it is showing lock symbol. Means we cannot edit this position. How to do that? It is read only field. In lookup, we can change parent. We can reparent. But here in master detail, it is not allowing to reparent. Now I want to edit this field. What to do? While creating master detail relationship, we have not applied reparenting option. In the lookup relationship, reparenting option is default. Salesforce by default, it will give reparenting option. We don't need to select. But in master detail, we have to select whether you want to allow reparenting or not. To do that, we need to edit master detail relationship, which we have created. Click on force.com and go to view fields. Here you can see master detail. Edit this. So here one option is available, allow reparenting. Child records can be reparented to other parents' record after they are created. If you do this, if you enable this option, you can reparent child records to, otherwise you cannot reparent. Now go to candidates, go to Akhil record. See now it is giving pen button to edit the record. Now search for Click. Now changing to Salesforce developer. Click on save. If you go to positions now, Salesforce administrator, one person will be there. Madhu only applied for this position. If you go to developer position, Akhil has applied for this position. Now in the candidates, Akhil has come. Reparenting option in master detailed relationship is not enabled by default. We have to manually enable reparenting option while creating or editing master detail field. 2 times. When we are creating the master detail relationship on child object, that time you have to enable, or else if you missed it, you have to edit master detail field. You have to edit master detail field, then you have to enable that option. Now go to parent record, Salesforce developer. Delete this record. Now check in candidates, how many records are there? Akhil and Madhu are there, but Akhil record got deleted. Because we have deleted parent record, automatically child record will get deleted. Now go to recycle bin, undelete Salesforce developer. This is the parent record. Now positions, we have received, we have restored Salesforce developer. Go to candidates now. Akhil record came here. Automatically parent record, child record get restored. If you delete parent record, automatically child record will get deleted. If you undelete parent record, automatically child record will get restored. This is for today's session. These are very, very important sessions. After this, we will go for email templates workflows. If you are perfect with these sessions, then only next session will be easy for you. Practice for 2 days. Everything you have to